Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies 2. Today, there is a brand new tournament in Dartichoke's Selective season. As you can see here, it is the Wasabi Whip Boosterama. So just like last time, this time though, everything is boosted. So we're gonna go into it and see how things turn out. I might wanna mostly keep with the same strategy. We did fire with the fire pea shooter and everything. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll try that out again and just sort of hope for the best. And maybe we'll mix it up as we go along as well. But if I recycle this, we get a whole different strategy. So I'm not really looking for that too much. Okay, so just sort of thinking everything through. There was the fire pea shooter right here. There was also, what else? I mean, we could even go more all in with fire stuff because of the fact that everything is boosted. It'll make it a much more approachable, so we could definitely do the jack-o'-lantern. On top of that, maybe like primal potato mine just to keep more plants at bay, or more zombies at bay. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Maybe on top of that, we could do, well, definitely fire mint. And maybe just one type of sun plant would be good, but Imp Pear would be amazing as well. Oh, there's always so many options, right? Does jack-o'-lantern, like I don't think he warms nearby plants. So we'll have to keep that in mind. I don't think that's a big deal, but I mean, maybe it's not worth it too much to have him. We'll try it though, we'll try it this time. And we're just gonna make our way through it as much as we can. Either that or hot dates. I don't remember what the plant food, well, the hot date will attract more zombies. That might be actually a good idea. Let's try this then. Maybe potato mine wasn't the best idea. There's not too much room to really work with. So let's just rock with what we got. And we are going to wait for everything, of course, to charge up. But as soon as it does, we can start putting down different pea shooters and stuff, and that'll be good. So yeah, we don't have too much incoming sun is like the only main issue, but we're gonna turn everybody into an imp. So at least that helps. Let's go ahead and do this, torch everything up. Get a hot date like right here or something. And like the pea shooters at first will be a little bit on the slow side, but that's fine. And as long as we put an Imp Pear out basically every moment there's one available, we should be overall fine, because that's going to turn a lot of them, of course, into imps, because that's what we want. So, in the meantime, boom, Imp Pear again. It didn't stop him though. I don't like that so much. Maybe I could just do this just to get some more of them out here. Yeah, so the sun issue is actually a little bit concerning. We wanna make the most of what we got going on here. Get this here. And also we wanna refresh this as much as possible. Boom, lots more of them. So far we're doing okay, but we're only just barely keeping up with the competition, so that's where things can get a bit worrisome. So let's make sure we're making the most of the mints. There we go. I would like to have another fire pea shooter soon, but we're actually out of sun and nothing more is falling. Okay, so is this, I don't, you never really know, right? Until you try, finding out which one is going to give you sun or not. And this is one of the ones that doesn't give us sun, so we just gotta keep that in mind for the future. Turn more of them into imps, that'll definitely help. And then let's go ahead and use this. We still have a minute left over, but there we go. Cause like we're not getting any more sun, like that's obvious now. So our best bet here is to continually put out Imp Pears and hope that we can keep up in terms of damage, but it looks like they are pulling ahead here, which I'm not super fond of. So our strategy could use some work. I need to have some kind of incoming sun. Like that's the big issue right now. I can't build more fire pea shooters because of that. Okay, come on game. So yeah, at this point, we've lost this one. That's a shame, but we can still get a good score. We can still get maybe, I don't know if over 1 million, but if we just keep up with this for right now. I'm trying to make sure that at least one of these slots is kept open for more Imp Pears, just like that. Got it. Because at this point, the Imp Pears do get in the way by all these ice cubes, so I definitely think there's something better we can do here, but right now, we need to get a better solution for sun, and we can definitely do that. Okay, that got at least some of them back. So we're going to get over 800,000. So that's probably about at 850 maybe. Yeah, 854, 892. Almost 900,000. Not a bad score, but it could be better. They actually used Imp Pear as well because it's a good plant. Their strategy actually wasn't too far from our own. They just made sure they had a source of plant food, or not plant food, but sun. I didn't need the potato mines. The potato mines were a silly choice. There's not enough like real estate around anyways. So we're not gonna worry about paying the gems for that. We're just gonna start out at fresh. But lesson learned, make sure that we're making the most out of the area that we have. I think we're still in the same league as we were last time. I mean, I tried to climb up, but guess I just wasn't quite able to do it. But yeah, let's try again. We'll play. And this time we'll change things up. Definitely no potato mine. Probably no hot date, because I just don't think we really need it all that much. Let's refresh that. And get rid of that. So, just trying to think of the different options available to us. I mean, maybe, you know, Pyrevine wouldn't be too bad of a deal. And then we just get, they got Twin Sunflower out. I feel like maybe Sunshroom would actually be better because we could put them out a lot quicker. So let's start with that. And there's not really anything I want to start with too much here because, you know, we can just build it out later. So let's immediately put a Sunshroom down because those are like right off the bat just here and ready, and that's awesome. We can do that. Imp Pear to turn, wow, all of them in the imps. And just keep at it. Don't want to slow down at all right now, actually. So let's just keep putting things down the second they're available. Really make the most of everything. Refresh this for when we need it. More Sunshrooms, and if the Sunshrooms end up getting taken out, no big deal. It's more space for more Sunshrooms, you know? Right now though, keep at it like that. And then, you know what? We're ready for another Pyrevine over this way. Excellent. Now this guy is sort of a problem. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. That just sort of happened in a bad way. And that's where it does get a bit frustrating, is that maybe I should keep the Imp Pears in the back or something because they end up getting frozen. Everything gets frozen and then gets in the way. And I don't quite know what to do about that. You know? It gets weird. I mean, I guess if we put the Pyrevine over it, that's sort of the thing. If we put the Pyrevine over it, it doesn't get frozen whatsoever. So maybe that's something I just gotta keep in mind. Okay, I'll do what I can with all this, but it might just be good to do that and then like dig it up immediately. So let's try to dig up all these Sunshrooms. Turn more people into imps. Get this going now. So yeah, I'm pretty sloppy with all this at the moment. It happens. But I think that any plant that's not fire type, we need to dig up after we're done with it. Because if not, unless it has a Pyrevine around it, if not, it gets frozen and then we have to attack that before we can attack the zombies, and that gets very messy. We don't want that. There we go. So is our score better so far? So far, I mean, keep in mind, we still have a minute left and we're doing this well. So I think overall we're keeping up quite well. We're gonna Sunshroom out like this. I will actually do that with the Pyrevine, because the problem is you cannot dig up the plant if it is, if it's frozen, and that makes everything so complicated. Okay, and that's why I can't really do anything about the getting some fire pea shooters up top. There we go. So yeah, I want to dig that up, put a fire pea shooter there, put an Imp Pear here, and then just dig it up again. Same thing with the Sunshroom. Okay. Got it. And so far, so good. We're definitely going to break 1,000,000 points this time, which is great. But not by much. Not by much at all. It is a win though. A win is a win after all, but not quite the score that our opponent got last round. So I think there's more I can do here. I'm just trying to figure out what that is. I think that 2 rules. Sunshrooms and Imp Pears have to go to the far left. They cannot be in front of a fire plant because then it'll get in the way. So I think that we'll keep with that idea. Maybe if I want to do that strategy, Pyrevine isn't as important. So I think I'll replace Pyrevine with Jack-o'-lantern. So we'll keep 2 lanes in the back for both Imp Pears and Sunshrooms, just to earn up an initial amount, and then we can start occupying it with fire plants a little bit more. So let's try that, put that into action. And I think that'll help us push farther than what we have so far. Because usually when we put the Sunshrooms and stuff out, that can work as a good buffer to protect the plants that it's in front of, but we don't want that here because it actually makes them sort of more vulnerable. So get rid of that and get Jack-o'-lantern, which is right around here. There he is. He's 225, a bit more expensive, but that's fine. So Not gonna plan anything out. Immediately going to put down some Sunshrooms just in the back. So we'll have 1 lane for Sunshrooms, 1 lane for Imp Pears. The only, well maybe, yeah, because that's where it gets weird because I don't know exactly how I want to do that. Maybe I should just always dig up Imp Pears because if not, it's just going to be a lane where they're frozen and I can't replace them. And that's where that becomes problematic as well. It gets really tough to deal with no matter what. Anyways, I mean, I don't think the jack-o'-lantern gets frozen. I don't think he warms up other plants, but I don't think he gets frozen. Let's hope, because if not, I'm in big trouble. Can you not, Mr. Imp? Thank you. Not Imp, that was a chicken. So dig that up, and it doesn't look like so far that jack-o'-lantern has causes any problems in that way. There we go. Okay, oh, he's gone now. That's a shame, but we'll make it work. There we go. Yeah, because the jack-o'-lantern, the only tough part about it is I actively have to use him, and I can't really afford to do that at the moment. Okay, there we go. Got it, so we're on our 2nd lane of fire pea shooters. Maybe I should just duplicate the fire pea shooter. Maybe that's the answer I'm looking for here. That was a really good Imp Pear though. Like maybe that would just be better than having a jack-o'-lantern. Like the jack-o'-lantern's not bad, don't get me wrong. It's just tougher to use in a situation like this at times. I'm going to get that Sunshroom down for a moment. And then, okay, let's torch you up, please. And get another one, come on. Please, thank you. And as soon as we can, whenever these Sunshrooms are available again, just replace them. Got it. All right. It gets very difficult to utilize everything. Let's get another jack-o'-lantern out. So at this rate, I wanted to use my mint again, but it's almost restored, so let it do that. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Not bad. And then restore it, and as soon as it needs to go again, we'll let it go again. Very good. Got it. And as soon as that mint is all used up, we'll go at it one more time, because we got 30 seconds remaining here. I'm trying to make the most of it. The concerning thing is this score really isn't all that much better for some reason. I mean, now the huge wave of zombies are coming in, so we'll really see this is the moment where it actually matters. Yeah, I just want to sort of slow down that, the one imp, the dodo imp. Not fun to deal with. Okay, got it. Okay, so 1.1 million. It was a better score, but not by a ton. I know there's more we can do here for sure. We just gotta keep chipping away at it. But there's 5 more crowns for us, which is awesome. So yeah, since I haven't asked you guys yet, what are your thoughts on the Wasabi Whip Boosterama tournament? Do you think it's good, bad, somewhere in between? What are your strategies? What has been your top score? I would love to hear all about it. But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna keep moving and hopefully we can come up with some better strategies. So let's try this with an imitated fire pea shooter, because there was definitely a point in time there where I was having a hard time getting enough of them out. So we'll try this out, see how it goes, hope for the best. We'll start immediately with Sunshroom, just like last time. Got it. And then now we can start working with these guys very quickly. We still want to Imp Pear them because then we can take them out again and get more points for taking them out, because that's sort of the good thing about Imp Pear. You get points for turning them into imps and then points for taking out the imps. So you just get doubled up score. And that could be very, obviously, advantageous. There we go. So just trying to get as good of a start as I possibly can. The better start we get, the more, opportunity for more points later on. So I'd like to make the most of that. Also get that going on. Because right now, keeping those spike weeds going seems to be a big deal. Got it. Get that Sunshroom, get that there. Pretty good. And we can get like a Sunshroom out this way, we just have to dig it up after. Same thing with the Imp Pears. Then we can replace some in the back like that. And we're getting quite the big grouping of everything at this point. Got it. So far, so good. It's just a matter of if it'll stay this way. Because this one thing's really pick up, but our score is fantastic so far. Definitely happy about that. Keep on trying to dig up that Imp Pear, and it was just being impatient with me, I suppose. There we go. Come on, keep at it. So at this point, we're basically out of sun. We're also out of room, but what we can do is whenever, that's an issue. So we can't get any more sun until these sunshrooms melt and give us some. So that could be a bit of a problem. There we go. And then I can actually dig you up and do this. I can also turn some of you into imps, which is good. Now I'm out of sun again. Oh geez, come on. There we go. Dig this up, put that there. And then as soon as I can, go ahead and do that. Got it. Oh, it gets stressful. It gets really stressful. Okay. Oh boy. Hopefully that's good enough. There we go. Trying to make the most of this. We definitely have our highest score yet, so imitating the fire pea shooter seems to be the way to go. But, you know, plant food Imp Pear is just sort of the best thing. I've just noticed, it's just so good, because we can do that, get a ton of points, dig you up, do that again. Okay, so, get that going. Get that there. Oh boy. Not too bad, 1.6 million points. So I think that right there is my go-to strategy for all of this. Obviously, it takes a lot of work. You have to actively be putting down a bunch of plants, but it's worth it if we get almost 2 million points. We also got 2 pinatas there, so let's see what we get inside of that. First off, we have the Endurian and the Puff Shroom. So hopefully we get more experience for the fire pea shooter soon. That does make me curious. I wonder what pinatas might be available in the store, because that's definitely something worth checking out. If there's any fire pinatas, I would definitely consider that. Oh, we are so close to our next reward here though. If we win 3 more games, we should be able to get that. But let me quickly check out the shop and we'll see for ourselves. Is there any kind of fire pinata going on right now? I would think so, right? Oh yeah, right here. Bonus, what kind of pinata is that? Is that, oh, that's a sun kind of focus. Not really what we're looking for. Oh yeah, and there's these. Since I have a lot more coins now, I can get these a whole lot easier, like for the Endurian. And that's a level up for the Endurian. Same thing for the Stunnion here. That's a level up for the Stunnion. And please let this be a level up for the Bowling Bulb. It isn't. It's impossible to level him up, I swear. Anyways, we also have enough to improve this a bit. I mean, it's not really gonna change too much for me right now, but it's been something I've been meaning to do. There we go, awesome. I don't see too much more that I actually wanna get here, because these are all world plants. Yeah, so not really what we're looking for. Hopefully at some point we can run into more experience for the fire pea shooter, but not right now, that's fine. So, let's get back to it. I'm going to just keep at that strategy. We've tried it once and it was really good. Let's try it again. So let's get back at it. Same thing as before. Let's get that out. We need the sunshrooms to sort of get going as soon as possible, but we do start with a lot of sun, so we should be fine overall. There we go. I think it'll be good to get that out as soon as possible as well. And we just sort of have this flow we need to maintain, which is mostly fire pea shooter, sunshrooms, Imp Pear, go. There we go. So unfortunately, we're not using the Wasabi Whip very much, but we did have a more Wasabi Whip focused strategy for the actual Wasabi Whip tournament when it was not boosted, so definitely check that out. That was last episode, I think, or a couple episodes ago, actually. And we had a good time with that. We still won some matches and stuff, so definitely if you're more curious about what we can do with that, check that out. So I need to remember this time, I thought this was an issue I ran into before, I need to keep placing sunshrooms even now when we have a full lane of them, because most of the time they're frozen. And I wish, like, that's one thing. If I had one more seed slot, if I could get rid of this Wasabi Whip, what would I change? I would get out a Pyre Vine, so I could keep those Wasabi, or the sunshrooms nice and warm. That'd be good. I wonder, we could even do a strategy where we just put out Pyre Vines right away, not boosted in the planning stage, even though, of course, that would mean less plant food effect. I think overall it'd still be worth it. But as you can see, when I'm keeping that in mind, I'm putting down sunshrooms whenever I can. We still have a decent amount of sun here, and I can place down all this stuff. So that's great. I'll dig that up. And right now, I'm just going to cycle Imp Pear and Sunshroom over and over again until it seems like I need something more. And I say that, but at the same time, if I could do that, and then maybe just dig it up. There we go. Ooh, now things are moving. Very nice. Keep that up. Oh, you know what? Get that there, because that's a little bit of a risk. And quickly before that gets frozen. Very, very good. Oh, the Sunshroom up top got frozen. Not what I want to see, but there we go. And then dig it up. It can just be super tough to keep up with everything, but I feel like we're doing as good of a job as we can. And then if I want to, I mean, that's where it becomes a problem of balancing sun. But I can try to replace some of the fire pea shooters with fire pea shooters so that we can get more of a plant food effect. That's where it gets difficult though, because we start running out of sun a lot more often. And there's just no real way I feel like I can solve that at times. I'm trying my best out. But our score is not that bad, that is for sure. Got it. I might want to actually start using our mints, by the way. I haven't really done that at all. We only have 13 seconds left too. Jeez, I am silly. I've been so focused in on everything else, I just didn't really even think about it. Wow. So our score could have been significantly better, but I was being silly. It happens, live and learn. There we go. So 1.6, even then, that could have been my best one yet. So it shows you, we shouldn't give up on this just yet because we could get some really good scores. And that's where I'm thinking like, maybe I should try to find a way to squeeze in the Pyre Vine, but what would I replace it with? Yeah, there's nothing really I can really squeeze it in with, unless I wanna get rid of my imitated fire pea shooter. Like maybe that's fine? Maybe it would work? We'll have to wait and see, we'll try it. I don't think it'll be that bad of an idea. I think we'll still win. So what do we need to win? 2 more rounds and we get our next set of pinatas from the overall tournament rewards. That'll be cool. I really need to start picking up the pace with getting more stuff done in the tournaments because I still need to reach the final Dartichoke reward to unlock Dartichoke. So instead of imitated, we'll do Pyre Vine. I wish I could have 1 more slot. That would make everything so much easier, you know? See, all I wanna do here is just get some Pyre Vines back this way. Just like that, because whatever's in the Pyre Vine doesn't get cold, ever. And that's very, very useful. So we will Imp Pear everybody, just so that they're not as much of a threat at first. And let's get more Sunshrooms out. I like how some of the imps are just turning into different kinds of imps. Let's go ahead and start torching, because that's a risk I'm not willing to take. There we go. It is a lot to manage at first. I really don't know if this is gonna be any better, especially when I accidentally don't pick up the Imp Pear. There's a lot more to do in the first couple of seconds when it's like this. And that might end up with us having a lot less points. I'm not really sure. Because that's a problem right there. Let's go ahead and do that, dig that up, put this here, Imp Pear there. I need to get moving with these Imp Pears pronto. And the second a fire pea shooter is available, we need to put it down. And like maybe in the meantime, I could also do this. Because, you know, what else am I doing with it? So I don't need any more Sunshrooms, hopefully. Yeah, I really don't know if this will be a better score overall. But that's where, hopefully, we can actually use the peppermint this time a bit more. But can you stop it down here? Because that is just not cool. Got it. Okay. I guess I should use this one Pyre Vine as my like go-to Imp Pear place, but the problem with that, you can't dig up the plant on top of a Pyre Vine. It'll just dig up the Pyre Vine, which is not what we want. So like that's where it becomes a problem. But we have plenty of sun now, so that's at least good. I just don't know if this will be worth the exchange. Will we get as many points? The only way right now is just to keep at it and we'll find out. So let's get that last one there. And then, as things start to pick up here, we are going to just keep at it, keep putting more things down. That Imp Pear was maybe not the best timing, there weren't too many plants out. And this is where it gets a bit problematic because we are slowly running out of sun, but not nearly at the rate we were before. So that's at least nice. There we go. Turned a lot of those dodo imps into normal imps, I think. So I'm out of plant food for the thing. Oh boy. Maybe I do need to put down another sunshroom. I don't know. Come on now. Oh gosh, my iPad is falling over as I'm doing all this because there's so many buttons I have to press. Not really buttons, but let's go ahead and do that. And then this. And then that. Okay. Oh, so this is a decent score, but not as good. That is for sure. Definitely not as good. 1.46 million. So we're better off with the imitated fire pea shooter and just taking the loss with the sunshrooms. Okay, good to know for sure. And we get 2 pinatas for that, so we definitely want to complete our win streak here. But for right now, let's see what's inside our pinatas. We get experience for the Wasabi Whip, how fitting, and 10 for the Chomper. We'll get him eventually. All right, well that was still a lot of fun for sure. And we can hop right back into it. Yeah, so far so good, we're winning, and that's what's sort of, you know, the most important thing, of course, is just to make sure that we keep getting those wins, get all the rewards for it. I'll recycle this, get rid of that and this, so once again, imitate you. And where is it? I always miss the sunshroom. I don't know why. Yeah, I definitely passed it for like the 3rd time. There he is. Maybe I just wasn't scrolling up enough. Yeah, let's just keep it like this. And sunshroom. And once again, these guys are gonna get frozen. It's just what's gonna happen. Oh. Got it. Now this guy's being a little ridiculous. Let's throw him 2. There we go. How do you like that? Not bad. I might immediately try to dig up the sunshrooms when I get the chance, if it's not too much. Because there's just a lot of things to put down. I put a fire pea shooter way up there a little too soon. Don't forget, like I did last time, about the stuff. The plant food on the pepper stuff, the peppermint. But I'm failing to do everything at once, and that's where this gets very, very difficult. Okay, get that out so that I can definitely try to dig up this imp as soon as he's available again. Boom. Get that there, here, and that there. Thank you. I definitely need more sun. Got it. Excellent. So this is where things can get quite intense, but I think we can make it work. Let's put this peppermint there. And we're doing all right. I'll say that much, we're doing all right. So no more peppermints unless it's, what's it called? Unless it's just naturally refreshed, there's no more plant food to get. So in the back here is where I'm going to try to mostly just focus on Imp Pears. If there's any fire pea shooters that we can replace, we will. But in the meantime, all in on the Imp Pear, just like this, because it still works across the entire thing. And none of the fire pea shooters are actually getting taken out right now. I'm trying to keep it that way. Really trying to keep it that way. Okay, one of them just got taken out. What's good about the fire plant, or the boosted plants, is that they can't be moved past by the hamster ball zombies at all. There we go. So this is enough sun to survive, really, I think. I mean, I say that, but some of them are moving in a lot more now. Got it. We're at 1.3 million, 26 seconds remaining. Just keep at it. There we go, get that there. It's always the hamsters that are the biggest problem, the hamster balls. There's no hamsters actually in there. There we go, there we go. While that's happening, boom, turn more of them into imps. Not bad, 1.58 million, still not 1.6. Did we get 1.6 in the past? I can't remember. Still not bad though, for sure. I'm pretty happy with that. We could do that one more time and get 8 pinatas. That'd be worth it. We got 6 mints for that. Very cool. Are we up to 25, 125? Because if we are, we can spend more mints on, what is it called? Oh, not quite. We can spend more mints on experience for the 1 mint. It's weird to word it that way. But yeah, how are we doing with Dartichoke Selective Season progress? 194, we need to get to 200, so we'd have to win 2 more. Yikes. Okay, well, we definitely wanna do that. I wanna get all of that as soon as I can. So we'll play at least 2 more rounds, and then maybe we'll do the pinata party. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fill up the whole thing last time. That's fine though. So let's get to it. Refresh, let's rock. And once again, we're not gonna worry about putting anything out until it gets boosted. But in the meantime, there's still lots I can do. Boom, 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 boom. Looking good. We wanna keep that going though. Just like that, dig up that one Imp Pear. Yep, perfect. I think it's time for the thing. Oh no, oh, I wasn't supposed to put those guys there. I got a little mixed up. That's sort of a problem, but actually maybe it won't be too much of a problem. Maybe if we just keep cycling things appropriately, we'll be fine. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to put too many more fire pea shooters back there for the time being. I need to make sure I dig up the ones I put down now, because if not, we'll be in trouble. Ah, I tried to dig up the imp, but it wasn't really letting me. There we go. Dig him up. Put this here. There we go. There's a lot of inputs to focus on, and it's hard to focus on all of them at once, you know? There we go, come on now, keep at it. Get that there. Excellent. That's pretty good. Okay, I like it. Very challenging, but we can keep up with it. Oh boy, oh boy. Come on now. That's working, because we've already used all of our peppermints, as we should, you know? At this point, the peppermints should be used up, if you ask me. Okay, very, very good. Our 1.2 million. I don't know if we'll actually be able to push it past that, though. That's sort of the big question at the moment. Set up more fire pea shooters. What a tongue twister all of a sudden. There we go. Because I swear that sunshine on the top just hasn't gotten any more unmelted, because as this goes on, the cold becomes more and more, and it becomes like impossible to keep up with. And because of that, they just can't get unfrozen. As soon as they are unfrozen, I'm going to dig them up. Here they go. Okay, and just put another fire pea shooter there. It just might be a better choice right now. There we go. And we're just sort of letting everybody do their thing. Come on, come on. There might be just enough time for a peppermint just to go crazy. Oh, come on. Yes, 1.73 million. I'm happy with that for sure. Definitely our top score so far. Dominating the competition. 8 seed packets to complete the win streak. As you can see, that is going to be experience for the Stalia. Not Wintermelon, Melon Pullet, Escape Route, Power Lily. Oh, that's a level up for the Power Lily. Primal Pea Shooter, Torchwood, Kernel Pullet, Explode-A-Nut. I'm happy for the Power Lily level up. That's always a good thing to have. Hopefully that'll make her cool down a little bit faster. Anyways, one more round. Let's see if we can't top that score. I don't think so. I think that might be our best score, or at least we might be able to tie with it. But that's definitely what we want to do eventually, is work towards not having as many sunshrooms on the field and having those be fire pea shooters. So let's get to it. Plan my defenses, they're all planned. The plan is having no plan. I mean, that's not the case, but nothing pre-planned at the least. There we go. So yeah, let's just keep it up with this. As soon as we can, dig those two up. And it's just about consistently digging them up. Oh no, you look at how quickly that got frozen. Isn't that crazy? And there was just not much I could do about it in that moment. We'll do this though. That should help. I hope. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it's still not getting unfrozen. That's wild, because I was like very purposely trying to, oh no, wrong thing. So this is sort of starting to go a little bit south. That's okay, we can keep up with this, I know we can. Okay, so it did eventually, somehow, no, but then the imp gets frozen. The Imp Pear. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. No, oh man, I'm not responding fast enough, but there's so much going on. It's very difficult to. Okay, not Pyrevine. Peppermint, do your thing. Come on, please dig it up. Come on. Got it. So this stuff is almost melted in the back, but I can't put all my focus towards that, that's the problem. Okay, we can have one more back this way. Dig that up, thank you. Awesome, it finally was figured out. Dig it up quick. You just gotta be so fast with it, it's crazy. Because if not, you get in trouble. And now we're out of sun. All of that became a huge problem just way too quickly. Okay, come on, we can get this guy. He's being a problem right now, but it doesn't have to be that way forever. Get that there. Get this here. Oh no, I'm out of sun though. Oh no, I'm out of sun. All we can do now is put Imp Pears and hope, because I did that wrong. And now I don't have any sun shrooms out to get any sun back. Oh, that is the worst, which means we are on 100% Imp Pear focus. The second is available, we get it out there, and then the second it is used, we dig it up. So that it does not get in the way of the fire pea shooters to any capacity, because it's our only hope at this point. But our score is going up. We might be able to get one last peppermint out depending on how the cooldown works, but we're getting higher and higher on our score. Come on, can we hit 2 million here? Not as long as I don't get that peppermint. Oh, there is a sunshroom down here. I didn't even see him. How long has he been there? Oh my gosh, there we go. Come on. Oh, now we get it, a little too late. 1.9 million, almost 2 million. I don't know how long that sunshroom was down there being probably totally frozen. And that's why you gotta be very careful with where you place things with this one. It's very interesting. But there we go, we got it. 1.9 million, our best score to finish off today. And also, that should get us the 200 crown reward, which is going to be 20 seed packets. So that is going to be 30 for the spikeweed, well, 2,200 seed packets. Was that 50 for the spike rock? 40 for the bloomerang, 20 for the laser bean, 30 for the cactus, 30 for the homing thistle. Wow. Very cool stuff there for sure. We are going to head out with that and maybe do a quick round of Pinata Party. Yeah, definitely a lot of fun action in arena/battles in today's episode. Had a lot of fun with it. So, let's play the event. And we'll just give it our best shot. Oh yeah, it's still Luck of the Zombie focused. Will it be conveyor belt? No, it won't. It'll actually be pre-chosen plants, but that's fine. Oh, this one's interesting. So it's an EM Peach, an imitated EM Peach, and laser bean. Okay, so we wanna slow down whatever we can as soon as we can, because this is not gonna be easy. We wanna keep that guy slowed down for as long as possible as we earn up the sun for a laser bean. There we go, because we need to stop this imp as soon as possible. He's sort of laughing at us too. I don't like it. Okay, slow him down. That's sort of my best bet for a little while, unless I want to use a lawnmower, which I don't want to have to do that, but I might not have any choice. Okay, let's slow down the double speed for a moment. Get another laser beam there. Boom, got it. And hope that that laser beam up top is enough to slow down that imp or stop him. Come on, got it. Laser beam there. As soon as there's an EM Peach available, I'll use it, but right now we're sort of in a bad spot. I might have to end up, depending on how this plays out. Okay, here we go. Boom, that slowed them all down. Very, very nice. Start doubling up with the laser beams now. Oh gosh, whoa! We got pots of gold falling down. I don't know if it's our lucky day or not. I'm gonna go for it because that was just becoming majorly problematic. A good lane to do it in though, because as you can see, we ended up getting like 3 plant food there. That's crazy. And the last lane of them is coming up, the last wave. We should be able to handle this, I think. Okay, ready, set, go for it here. And go for it here, because this is actually just plant food in return. Very nice. Slow them down, and we can do it in every lane now. We don't really have to, but we could. There we go. So what do we get for that one? That one wasn't too bad, a little risky. So we got jalapeno, homing thistle, and 1,500 coins. Pretty good reward, if you ask me. And that's our first of this set of pinata parties. Hopefully we can get it done more later on. But for right now, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.